Good. What's up, everybody? Once again, happy Saturday. Welcome back to Straight Savage Podcast, man. Just checking in again. Hope everybody had a good week as we normally start off. I know a lot of people caught a lot of snow flurries this week. Hope all you guys were safe out there. And I hope you all had a good week this week. Need to adjust my camera a little bit, get it to come on up. Come on up. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, I think I like that right there. But yeah, like I said, man, what's up, everybody? Hope all you guys' weeks were good, man, and I hope everything went all right for you. Hope you guys got some new stuff. Like I said, we back at it once again, man. Just talking life and action figures on the Straight Savage Podcast. Saturday nights, 10:30. Tonight, we're gonna be doing Nicholas. What's going on with you, fam? Tonight is gonna be a Valaverse night. Hopefully, man, I can stay on for 2 hours, man. I don't know, my daughter been sick uh for the past 2 days, and then before that, my other daughter was sick for like 3 days. So I just been dealing with just people being sick in the household for about a week, man. So my head's feeling kind of get that feeling right there. I hope they ain't pass me nothing, man. But tonight's gonna be a Valaverse night. I received some Valaverse in the mail today, which I haven't gotten any Valaverse in a long time, man. So I'm gonna open up some of that, man, and we just gonna talk a little bit. Evil Dookie, that's what's up, man. I know you in the area. I know you probably went to your Michaels, man. But yeah, these trees right here, $2, $2, man, on these trees right here. And once you take that canvas off, it's got a concrete base. I thought it was metal in there, but it's concrete. Some little concrete that they put together, man. So actually pretty good trees, man. Infinity, what's going on with you, family? Shane, what's good with you? Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. So you probably cleaned out the rest of them, man, because they had about a good 20, 30 up there, man. But yeah, look. We probably about the only people in town who probably brought them. So hey, the more the merrier, man. But I definitely got my fair share of them, man. I picked up 10, and then I got others in the background, man. So they do that pretty much every year. So be on the lookout for that next year if you need some more, man, or if they still got some more there, tear them up, family. Ivan, what's good with you? He said, "Yeah, I ran and picked up 10." Yeah, 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 man. This shit actually ended up looks real good, and that was my whole plan on that, man, was to fill out my just like my forest, because I only had like three trees that I work with, and I was basically wanted more trees to make better tree lines, man. And I definitely got it right here. And like I said, man, if you guys got a Michaels in your town, anything like that, or if they're all out next year around Christmas time, these are just Christmas decorations, and they're bendable. You can bend these trees. They're all like bendy wire. That's what the whole tree is made of, bendy wire with these little things around them to make the leaves, man. Yep, yep, man. But yeah, like I said, tonight, man, is going to be a Valaverse night. I already got one opened up, which I've had my hands on him before, but got my man Sidewinder right here. Pretty dope character. I like him. He's became one of my favorite Valaverse figs, man. Um, which I don't have a lot of Valaverse, but I do have a lot of Valaverse. uh Bone Collector has been my favorite for a very, very long time, and Bone Collector is a dope action figure. Um, of course, what's my girl name? The black girl with him, man. I don't know why I just drew a blank on her name, but she's always been a very favorite of mine, but not my favorite. Bone Collector holds that, but this guy right here, I think he might take Bone Collector's place, man. Like for real, for real. Sidewinder is dope. And the reason why, because I can put him in a lot of different scenarios. Bone Collector is almost kind of like he's either in the Dreadnoks or he's just this wild looking character. This is a pretty regular looking guy right here, which Bone Collector is too, but I don't know. There's something about him. Great face sculpt. I think they did a phenomenal job. This is one of the better face sculpts through a bunch of toy lines that I've collect, man. To be quite honest with you. When I first seen him, I was like, man, he looks Spanish, and my man was like, yeah, he is Spanish. He's Mexican. I'm like, damn, they nailed that. Like for real, they nailed that with that face sculpt. Switchbot, what's going on with you, fam? I call him Swift Shot. What's going on with you, man? You all right? But yeah, so we're gonna open. I got quite a bit. I got like 4 or 5 Valaverse figs, so we're gonna open them up tonight. But man, did any of you guys catch any of the snow out there? Skibbity toilet. What's going on with you? Jokers, what's going on with you? Because we caught about 1 inch here in Fayetteville, which is phenomenal. Last time I'm remembering it snowing significantly, and it snowed in between them, but I spent like 4 or 5 years out of Fayetteville. I was out in Denver, which I seen snow out there like all the time. But the last time I remembering it snowing was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, like 2010, and that was a pretty cool snow. That was almost like 6-7 inches, and just living in Fayetteville, that's like phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? But this one I actually went out and caught some nice shots, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, I got a Wilmington. What's going on with you? Wilmington, North Carolina in house. That's what's up, man. I'm quite frequent in Wilmington. We share the same area code, 910. Stand up. Oh, Lou, what's good with you? Son of a Crayon Slayer, what's good with you? Yeah, I did see that, man. I did see Swift Shot. I did see Kendrick, and man, it's good to bring SZA out. You know, they got a lot of good songs together. They got a lot of good I was about to say family friendly, but you know, Kendrick doesn't do a lot of songs that's not family friendly, but they got a good chemistry. To throw some R&B in there, you know. So I think that's awesome, man. To be quite honest with you. Like I said, I think they make great music together. K Bell says, yeah, 8 inches last week and 20 inches all week. You must be up like near them Great Lakes. Well, shit, that ain't nothing to them Great Lakes. Shit, Great Lakes, they get feet. But 8 inches is quite a bit, man. 20 inches is quite a bit. That's like more like Denver shit. That's what's up. Son of a Crayon Slayer says all good, chilling, just bashing figs. Road Keeper, what's good with you, family? Yeah, man, I've actually grown quite a passion for bashing figures, man. Which y'all seen my latest fig, which y'all know I did the what's the name, the commander and shit. I want to grab him to just get him close right quick. But yeah, I was able to get him in a nice shot in the snow, man. My Saw commander and shit, so got him looking real good now. I don't know, did I show this last week? I don't know if I did or not. If with just pretty much the upgrades I got on. I put some web gear on him from Falcon. So I'm really feeling him now. So and the paint job came out great. Like this is dope right here. Evil Dookie says, Savage, the sandbag idea would work from those trees, no doubt. Swift Shot says, yeah, I also think Kendrick has some music for the new Captain America movie. Now, that's dope. That's perfect right there. That's really right up his alley. He did a good job on that Black Panther soundtrack. And Swift Shot, I checked out some of your stop motions too, man. I can't believe I never jumped on your Instagram page, man. But keep doing your thing, fam. Paisano says snow outside and snowy trees inside. No doubt about that. Yeah, all our snow melted in like a day, man. Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that, which I don't mind snow, but where I live at, we're not equipped for snow. Like in Denver, like them plows be out there fucking immediately. Says, did you order that Valaverse bundle or that Broly? No, I didn't, man. These Valaverses I picked up, man, were ones I've been waiting on for a minute. Pretty much wave 5. No doubt, Swift Shot. You my G. Pat, my man Swift Shot is an expert in that. He said, did y'all see who's performing at the Super Bowl? Kendrick and SZA, and I'm pretty sure he's got a whole camp. I wonder if he gonna bring somebody from New Orleans out just as like a little throw in. Hustle, what's going on with you, fam? Hustle. But yeah, man. But I just pretty much ordered wave 5 here. Real quick too, I picked this up. I've been wanting this. I've been eyeing this for a minute. So, and just simply for the head. I keep trying to remember the name of these dreads. Hustle, you from Miami. What are these called? These called wicks or wax. You know what I'm saying? When they got the thick dreads like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've been wanting this. I got the original one, and I got it from GameStop. I think GameStop had buy one, get one 50% off. And so I picked up a Stalker, a retro card back Stalker, just to have one mint on card. And I picked this up, and they ended up costing me like $16 a piece. So I think this is totally worth it. You got the guitar, that's more figure fodder, and I wanted this head to go on my original Spider Punk. This purple one, I mean, it's cool still to have. But I always thought that head was just kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Wicks, there we go. Wicks, there we go. Yeah, them fat short dreads, them wicks. I know I wasn't tripping. I was like, what are these called? Wicks. Tony, what's going on with you? Nah, man, I was trying to put my daughters to bed and wait till my wife got home. She literally walked through the door at like 10:27 from work and shit. And so I got down here a little late, like a couple minutes late. Nicholas says, I got the Valaverse Century Swarm on sale to see what the hype is about it, and it has a minor QC issue, but I like it. I like the extra hands are standard. I picked up I picked up one of them too. I don't know if that's a Century Swarm, but I picked up another glow in the dark one. I got like 7 of them shits now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind actually kind of army building them, getting them a little deeper, and I wouldn't mind them coming out with some different colors and shit too, more different colors. Switchshot says, I think he was going to bring out Lil Wayne until Lil Wayne dissed him. He need to bring out Boosie. Same time says, I just got home, no doubt. Congos. Yeah, I think the name of them Wicks too. Cause I know I wasn't tripping. Like that might be the street name, but yeah. I think that's pretty dope, man. I always thought this was a dope figure. This is a sleeper figure too. He's skinny as hell because he's characterized like that. But shit, my nephew is skinny as fuck like that in real life. Tall and skinny as fuck. Swiftshot says, I also think Kendrick will bring out Tyler the Creator as a last minute surprise too. I like Tyler with his weird self. Yeah, man. So let me show y'all what I'm looking up, and it might be old to a lot of people, but new to me. So I picked up the India weapon pack, which has the flamethrower. I always thought that flamethrower looks pretty dope. I like him so much. Grab a second just to have men on card. So I'm going to set that to the side. Pick this guy up. Only thing I don't like about this guy is I heard bad reports on the his loadout, the separate loadouts you got to buy. I heard people having hell trying to put those on, and I had 2 of them ordered. Man, I was like, you know what? Let me just cancel that because I haven't heard not one good report on the overlay loadouts that you put on these. I heard they are fucking, like people said it's a struggle to put them shits on. So I have an extra gray vest in my canister down there from some Valaverse shit I brought like 2 years ago. So I'm gonna use that on him. But this guy is dope though. He moves phenomenal. He's basically like that rig driver that they had that came in the Vanguard. But he's like that new little trooper. So definitely excited to open him up. I don't know why I always fuck this name up, but Praetorians. These really wasn't my speed at first, but they move phenomenal. So I was like, you know what, I'm good for at least one of these. So I'm gonna open that up. And then people been doing some great shots with these guys too, like dope shit with these guys. I've been liking that. Senshi. I like Senshi. He grew on me. At first, I was like, that dude looks stupid as fuck. But Senshi grew on me. Face sculpt is still, yes, face sculpt still, but I like him. What I want to display him is with his samurai helmet on and all that good shit, man. So yeah. And I got the Black Ops one on order from BBTS, the all black joint. And like I said, true to my word, picked up another one of these guys. These are some of my favorite Valaverse. I think this is my favorite Valaverse army builder here. Dope figure. This is the most smoothest moving one. I think a lot of people say that because of the plastic that they use because it's glow in the dark and shit, man. So yeah, looks pretty good, man. But yeah, like I said, out of that, man, this is my favorite one right here. This Sidewinder. This shit is dope. Just try to catch up with the comments here. Oh wow, Son of a Crayon Slayer says I have a grip of the Yellow Swarm Troopers and Scrabs, $7 each. I never picked up the Scrabs. I was about to, but I mean not $7, I mean 7 each. Rollkeeper says Legend Series all good. Going back to work, so I might be dropping out of YouTube for a bit. Yo, Rollkeeper, salute. Swift Shot says I felt like the SH Figuarts version of him is better. It comes with more hands and both masked and unmasked. I'm pretty sure because you know Figuarts is gonna be mostly on point with articulation, especially those Spider-Mans. They do a lot of good ones. But far as me, sometimes I'm just good enough. Like the max is Marvel Legends. I'm not trying to get any deeper or spend any more money for a certain character, man. And I wouldn't say he moves miraculously, but he moves great because he's so damn skinny for a Marvel Legends figure. But he is short on the hands department, and the first release didn't have that unmasked head. Gonzo, what's good with you, fam? Hustle says Swift Shot and SH Figuarts in classified line would be fire. Mr. Stargo, what's going on with you, fam? Rahul says, hi, I'm in India and I'm in Indian morning time, 9:30 a.m. Damn, that's what's up, fam. Hey, salute. Appreciate you coming to fuck with me. These anime says, what's up? What's good with you, fam? Chase says I was fortunate enough to get one of the bloody Pandoras. I see people been on kind of on like a shuffle to get those, man. Pandora is really not a favorite character of mine, man, but I see a lot of people doing a lot of dope shit with her. Hustle says, did we already discuss Maximum Spider-Man? I did last week for a little bit. I think he's cool. I think far as price wise, they need to put him at $40. Really what really be doing some justice is really like $35. I think if they go over 40, they're gonna kind of shoot themselves in their foot and in the foot, and that maximum Spider-Man will be on maximum clearance. Because for what they offering you, I don't see that being more than a $40 figure. Be quite honest with you. And at 40, I think that's feasible in my book, because the biggest thing I guess supposed to be the difference with that is articulation. From what the pictures they were showing, it seems like he can get more busy than the retro card Spider-Man, which had the abdominal cut, the abdominal rocker, and all those good things. But I won't be able to know until I get it in hand. There's only one Spider-Man I could ever get down to just crouch and look up, and that is the the first appearance Spider-Man, the Strange Tale Spider-Man, because he's a smaller like Spider-Man. I can't even get the retro card one to do that crouch he do, and he looks up like he's poached on on top of a building. I can't get only Spider-Mans I can get to do that is Mayfax Spider-Mans. And that Strange Tale Spider-Man, the retro card back when that came with the Target release, man. So if he can do that and more, then it's justifiable at $40, because they kind of cranked up the articulation a little bit more, and then plus giving you all that extra shit, man. For what they're giving you, just like lines like Valaverse, lines like Monster Force, all of those things are priced right there at $37, $38. Of course it's Hasbro, so they're gonna put the extra $2. I can see them doing it 40, and I can see that justifiable if you want it. I mean, really we'll be doing a solid is $35, but I mean, I don't know. But anything over that, they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot. Hopefully they've learned a lesson. I'm trying to read that name, Mikey. I'll just go with Mike Ficka Bradley. What the damn? I butchered that. I'm just saying Mike. Appreciate you subscribing, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Damn, I butchered that. DJ Mr. McFly, what's going on with you, fam? Straight from Chi-Town. Matrix Productions. Did you collect Transformers at all? What do you think about the new Devastator if you do? I don't, man. I was a question I was gonna ask Swift Shot, because he's younger than me, and quite substantially younger than me. He's in his 20s. I'm like, well, Transformers did survive generations and did have successful runs with Beast Wars and the 3D shit they were doing in the mid to late 90s. So okay, I'll give him that. But no, man, not really, man. Transformers has never really been my thing. I have a few of them, and I'm almost kind of from the era of liking Transformers, but it just never was me, man. I could never get into transforming them. If I do buy Transformers, I'm like one of those guys that'll buy a Transformer he's just in his robot form. He doesn't transform into any other shit. Now, some of my favorite Transformers are the War for Cybertron, Megatron, that came out maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. Those are some really, really good Transformers, especially that Megatron. His skin feels real. It's kind of like rubbery and shit. And I've never transformed him into a T-Rex. I have a huge ass fucking Megatron back there. And I just love bad guys. So I gravitate towards them more. But I got a huge Megatron back there who doesn't transform. He's like 24 inches tall, and he's just in his robot form. Other than that, I have a few like little small Transformers, but they were just like novelty pieces. Like I got Soundwave with the cassette tapes and shit like that. That was a War for Cybertron line that came out like 4 or 5 years ago, and maybe like 4 or 5 other ones. And I gave like 10 of them away to my nephew and shit, man, because he was in the Transformers. But I was really just buying them to buy them, man. One time I was sick with just buying fucking toys, man. Sometimes forcing myself to buy toys. I'm definitely not in that mode anymore. Herb, what's going on with you, family? DJ Mr. McFly says I'm enjoying the truck. Hey, it was a labor of love, fam. I hope you. And if you ever want to modify it, do some things to it, hey man, you got my blessing, man. Do your thing, man. But it was a labor of love, man. I painted up one for myself when I was doing it way back in November. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something for guys who be fucking with me, who be rocking with me, man. And I'm glad it went to you. And what, not trying to be funny or nothing, but you don't have a channel or nothing, man. You just really kind of just like be spectating. You be in my chat a lot, man. So it went to the right person, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a labor of love, fam. For real, for real. I use Pandora with my dreadnoughts too, Herb. Yeah, Legend Series. That's exactly what I was saying, man. It should be 35 to $40, man. Because it's really it's really nothing spectacular about it. It's pretty much the retro card body, but some of the poses that they were getting them into, I was like, I can't do that with my retro card. If they could get it into all the poses a Mayfax can do, then I justify it being 35 to $40 because even with the retro card and even with the Strange Tail Spider-Man's, even though I can get him in that crouching thing, there's some of the things he can't do because he don't have that abdominal cut or that abdominal with the ab crunch. So basically what I'm saying, it basically needs to be on the level of a Mayfax to be justifiable at that price in my eyes. And the Peter Parker head looks kind of strange, to be quite honest with you, man. Um, there's some other figures I hope they could do with that, and I might be a sucker for it. Like I might just pick up that Spider-Man just to see what's up with it if it's at 40, if it's at $40, you know, max. But I hope they do a Daredevil like that because Daredevil's do. He's been hidden inside of different you know, saying 2-packs and say cell shading and shit like that. So that's the next guy they need to do if they're gonna do a maximum. Do a Daredevil like that. Because I like the Mayfax Daredevil, but he's just a little too slim for me. I actually want that Marvel Legends Daredevil, man, because I just like the kind of thickness of him. He's has a little bit more mass for me and shit, man. Nicholas says rumor is Spider-Man will be $50. I just don't I just can't see it being $50, man. Now they supposed to do a Hulk, which look they're not if they're not giving the Hulk butterfly joints and all that good shit, man. Then they don't need to do them because that Hulk is already expensive. Gary Lau, loving the content. North Carolina represent. Yo, appreciate you. Salute, fam. 910 here. Hustle says Hasbro seen we didn't mind premium prices, so it's their time to tax. For what I have seen, man, like people have spoken with their wallets on some shit, man. Like people haven't been going down for that shit, and I think on some of the things they've been learning their lessons, but we will truly see here. If it's $50, they're gonna learn a lesson on that, man. You know what I'm saying? And they do time and time again. I don't think it's gonna be 50. I think it's gonna be 39.99. I'm calling it right there. Nicholas said the Spider-Man tax will be in full effect. Swift Shot says, "Yeah, I'm a huge Transformers fan, so ask any question you have. I collect a lot of them, both as a kid and now that I'm older. I stopped collecting now, but that's because Hasbro keeps cutting corners, no doubt." Or says, "For a second, I thought you were Mike Tyson." Yusuf Felipe Melo. Legend Series say, "I agree 100%. DJ Mr. McFly says, "I appreciate that. I was thinking about adding some lights to it." Hey, go for it, man. That's one thing I haven't gotten into yet. I know it's pretty simple, but it would look good, dope with some lights on it. Check out Aaron the Toy Enhancer. He added some lights on his joints and shit. And a lot of people do, man. I think it's fairly simple to do it, but it definitely would bring it out to another level, fam. Legend Series says, yeah, same. If it's reasonable, I'll definitely will buy them for sure and give me a maximum gambit with the soft goods coat. No doubt. No doubt. Because far as the Marvel Legends gambits, I can't get jiggy with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Mayfax one is really pretty much where I'm gonna die at with Gambit. But if they can you know do that, man. But I don't think he's a big enough character to get that maximum treatment. Swiftshot says my first introduction to Transformers was the Beast Wars, then Armada. I thought so, man, because you say you about 28, 29. Beast Wars came out like 94, 95. So you probably just being born then, but I'm pretty sure the Syndicate episodes, the reruns, probably got you locked in. Probably like in 04, 05, some shit like that. Then Armada, then everything after that until the end of Transformers Prime after the show fell off. DJ Mr. McFly says Aaron the Toy Enhancer did it to one of those trucks. I think he said he seen it on your channel. Yeah, I threw it up there because I had seen it on Facebook. I was into the G.I. Joe Facebook groups, and I seen it, and I was like, damn. So, I did an episode of it and threw it out there and put some more people onto it, man. And then it was just the stock truck. I didn't dare to try to even customize them, man, until like 4 or 5 months ago after the Wrecking Rig kind of broke me into customizing vehicles. I'm like, oh shit, this shit ain't as hard as it damn seems. I'm taking everything fucking apart. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad I did, man, because I took these trucks to another fucking level in my eyes, which I'm satisfied with until I die. I got 3 more left. I'm gonna customize. I'm gonna do a when a Cobra Rattler gets here, I'm gonna give Wild Weasel a F1 1500, and I might give my Alley Vipers one, and then it's probably somebody else deserving, man. So I went ham when I went and found them shits. Like I went ham. I brought like a lot of them shits. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I did because I'm able to facilitate GI Joe in an area they really don't have, and just action figures in general, because you don't want to drive something to the fucking store with fucking missiles on the fucking back. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, give me a regular pickup, man. Trying to go get some beer and shit. Switchshot says I own and have watched all of the Transformer movies, including Bumblebee and the original 80s version too. I love them all, flaws and all. Yeah, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them, but I just never been heavy on them joints. To the point, like when the movies came out, in like 06, 07, I just didn't know how fucking different they were from the original. I'm like, damn, these shits, they were reminiscent of them. I'm like, well, damn, yeah, they're way off with them shits. Hustle says, what's going on behind you on the table? Nothing, man. Just was in the middle of filming the next episode of the table with the Gucci girls, man. So just one of the scenes I've been doing, man. Hopefully I only got a couple more days, man. I can wrap up this episode. But when I first started the table, man, I was trying to just pump them out every week, man. But now I'm just on some shit. Like I want to make sure I'm doing something good. People were kind of receptive to the last one with the pieces of stop motion in, and I want to kind of keep working with that and kind of sharpening my iron on that shit. So when I'm ready to really do some stop motion shit, I can kind of just seamlessly go into it, man. So hopefully I got a couple more days with it. But I think I got some good shit coming for y'all. Alpha Proto, what's good with you, man? Herb says I was into Transformers briefly when they first came out, but it didn't last. I mean, G1 is always the best. I know just for me, just from the outside looking in, when I seen Beast Wars and stuff, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And this was in the 90s when I was like a 12, 13 year old kid. I'm like, yo, they on some other shit. But that has garnered his own like little background following, and it's dope. When I really sit up and think about it, actually the last movie that came out where they went to Brazil, I actually liked that movie. That movie was actually pretty good, man. And that was kind of like based on Beast Wars and shit, man. The one where they had the G.I. Joe kind of hint at the ending, man. But that was pretty dope. I liked it. I actually, all the Transformer movies were pretty good. The one with Mark Wahlberg was all right to me, man. So I think I went to the movie theater to see that shit. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna hop on this table, man. We can talk and chat, and I'm gonna open up some of this Valaverse, man. I've been wanting to open some up, but I'm gonna pull my little setup in a little bit closer, and we'll focus directly on the table, man, and we'll have a conversation about each one of these figs, if that's all right with y'all. Infinity Toy says my mom took me and my brother to see the '86 movie on my 5th birthday. Crazy part about that, I remember going to see that movie when I was 3 years old. My cousin took me and shit, which was crazy. You know, you have them like sporadic moments that you think of, but I was born in '83. I remember going to the movie theaters to go see that shit. All right, so I'm trying to get this table at an angle where you guys can see what's going on here. And that way I can have some room. Everything is back, then got back tight in this motherfucker. All right, so let me drop this down a little bit. There we go. Give myself some room. No, she gonna fall. Let me go ahead and put her down. But yeah, I've been having some fun, man, with my Cobra girls. That's what I brought out on this episode. Got about 10 of them, man. So I brought out about 5 or 6 of them because I haven't had a chance to actually play with them and move them around, man. So this next episode of the table will be featuring them. Shane says, laughing out loud, I remember the Death Star blowing up in '79 when I was 4. Yeah, just crazy shit, yo. Alpha Proto, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I had a lot of fun in the snow, man. It was cold as shit. Hasbro needs to clap back at the fans' hobby Air Eagle. Yeah, I seen that, man. Looks like it's already out. Swiftshot says, just so everyone knows, there's a comic book crossover happening right now with Transformers, G.I. Joe, Void Rivals in the comic books. It's all great. I think G.I. Joe fans will love it. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. We definitely hip to it. And if you guys don't know, there is a crossover, man. I didn't know that. DJ Mr. McFly says the Valkyrie were beast in the comics. I need to stop by my local GameStop and get that anthology of all the Marvel G.I. Joe comic books. They all got them wrapped up in one now. My GameStop got it, man. I need to go by there and grab that shit. It's like $64. I think that's totally worth it. Evil Dukia, you just ordered the Air Eagle. It does look good, man. It was never one of my favorite vehicles. So can you guys see the figure pretty good? So when I open up the figures, you guys can see what's going on here. Oh, he said it's only issues 1 through 50, but it's still worth it. Yeah, no doubt. Nah, I still might grab it, man. Especially all wrapped up in one right there. Because some of those comic books that 1 through 50 are hard to get. But can you guys see the figure pretty good here? Or do I need to make some adjustments? Okay, cool. All right, man. So got my man Sidewinder here. I'm gonna open up this India pack, see what that's about. Like I said, it's Valaverse night tonight, man. To be honest with you, man, I haven't brought no Valaverse in like 2 fucking years. Well, I wouldn't give it that long. Probably about a year and a half because I really wasn't even interested in this wave. Because I was like, man, look, they kind of beating the bush. They doing the same shit over and over again with this different little color palettes. Ain't nothing new. And I really wasn't too skeptical on this wave here until my man Chris showed me it. And I'm like, you know what? These motherfuckers look pretty good. I will say this though. Their new neck articulation with the double ball joint, that's pretty good. Like it actually moves better than G.I. Joe. I'm not even going front. And this figure actually moves pretty good. Weird thing is, I don't know why they put the cut here. Like, why don't they give him a boot cut? Like, they put the cut in the fucking leg. So I don't know what that's a weird thing to me. But articulation is good. Far as seized up joints, I still threw a blow dryer on him, but he moves pretty good, man. One biggest thing I did notice since I've brought him, the fucking hands come off easy. Like, you used to have to fight to get the fucking hands off. Now they come in and out pretty easy. I have seen some people complain that some hands are too loose, like they just fall out, but I haven't had no problem with this guy right here. The only really bad thing I heard about this wave is really the overlays on the vest. Like once you take them shits off, it's a done deal. Jamie Lynn, what's going on with you, fam? But I have been looking because I kept two groups. Uh-huh. Ironically, the least shit talking Facebook group is Legion of Valaverse. That's actually a pretty good group. And G.I. Joe classified 6-inch collectors. That's the only two Facebook groups I got. The rest of them, man, they just on some other shit. And I hate to get rid of one of them because the one of them I won the the omnibus book on one, man, but they was on some shit too. Just too much clicky, too much fucking trying to jump motherfuckers and all that type of punk ass shit that they do, man. But the Legion, a lot of comments in Legions of Valaverse, man, it was kind of shitting on Wave 5. It's kind of like half and half. Some people really love it, and some people don't. They say they going backwards and shit. But as far as me collecting Valaverse, like I said, I hadn't brought nothing in a year and a half. I was kind of unimpressed on what was coming out, but this Wave 5 has been good. The only two ones I don't think I'm gonna fuck with is that Atlas. Atlas just looks funny to me. He looks like he's inflated and shit. I don't know what it is about him. He just looks like you know, he didn't take his diabetes medicine and shit. Motherfucker swelling up or some shit. And then General Siege was kind of a letdown because that was one of the ones when the wave was announced about a year and a half ago. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with him. But he just, I don't know, man. He just looks fucking funny, man. He looks like an alcoholic. But pretty cool flame effect though. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different from the G.I. Joe blast effects and shit. And I like it. I think with some light, you could really make this thing do what it do, man. And it feels good too. It doesn't feel like it's gonna lean or wane or anything like that. Ben, what's going on with you? Shane, I'm gonna get back to your comment too, because that's interesting. Shane says, I laughed my ass off when you won that big ass book. Was the first time I've heard of you. That's what's up, man. And it did give me some people kind of tap in to the channel through that. It was a vein for me to put my channel and shit out there, man. But I just couldn't stand. Like that's if anybody one knows where the slogans come from the fucking community, like the pores and all that shit comes all from fucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying? All that dumbass shit comes from fucking Facebook, man. I really couldn't stand it no more, man. I was like, man, this it just I want to throw up every time I fucking get on this shit, man. Hustle says Atlas is road pig on Ozempic. He just looks funny to me, man. I don't know what it is, man. Swiftshot says it's funny that you say that about the Facebook groups because I heard Uncle Tim rants and reviews say the same thing. I wonder if y'all are in the same groups. Well, most of the time you're gonna come across the same groups. Like a lot of times, um, and sometimes people have their real names. Sometimes people have their channel names up there. But a lot of times in those Facebook groups, you're gonna see the people that have channels and shit like that in there. So we do come across the same groups. And me, I didn't know those people. People who had Facebook, YouTube channels would be in those groups or anything like that. I was just randomly going through Facebook. Like I just typed in GI Joe groups and those groups. I just randomly went through them and shit. And a lot of times people trying to get their channel out there or people that want to share shit. They gonna jump on a lot of those groups a lot of the times, man. So you're gonna see that. Um, one thing about it though is like I don't know what the fuck, like all like I used to do like social experiments on them shits. Like I would just do some fucked up shit like, oh, I'm getting rid of all my GI Joe because like especially when I was building up my like my huge armies and shit. Like I just emptied out a whole like maybe 30 fucking Joes and shit, and I had them all stacked up. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this hobby, and I just put them inside the trash can to see what fuck people gonna say. And I would have like 100 fucking comments. Now I do a dope ass picture and throw that shit up there. You get like 2 fucking likes, which I don't give a fuck anyway. But I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. This like these motherfuckers like fucking flies to fucking honey and shit, man. So that right there kind of let me know, like, all right, man. But if the world wasn't filled with drama, what would it be? It probably would be heaven. So another little dope ass gun right here. I like Valaverse guns. They're good enough for me. Some people are really deep into the gun culture or toy guns for 6-inch action figures, man. But I don't need to get that fucking deep. These look 100% better than GI Joe, and I can do my thing with them. You know what I'm saying? So got different saws and shit like that. Oh, big ass knife. I've been liking these big knives too. Sidewinder has a big fucking knife. Uh, like that. Gonzo says haters gonna hate. You got that right. Lovers gonna love. Hustle, you got that right. That was perfect, fellas. That was perfect. So it looks like here we got like like an automatic shotgun right here. Something maybe like something Cable would have or some shit. I believe this right here. This kind of looks like a shotgun too. I don't know if that's a saw or not. Because a lot of these guns are heavily modified. This right here is like some shit from fucking Europe or something. Like some shit they be blasting in fucking France and goddamn where. Or Eastern Europe, fucking the Slavias and shit. But yeah, I think out of this India pack, I think this is my favorite gun. Like I like this right here. I like the scope on it. I just like the way it looks. It's the I think this is the best looking gun right here. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 5 guns. You get blast effects. The Valaverse blast effects. Which they've gotten better with their blast effects too. They have different colorations in them now. I think like before they were just like a solid color, but they're getting better with that. Cause I like GI Joe blast effects just because of the just the way they're painted up and shit. But they are rubbery. You have to kind of like bend them back straight. But these are cool. Sometimes Valaverse blast effects can be like overly like, you know what I'm saying, just too fucking big. Swift Shot said they plotting on a brother's downfall. Benji says a lot of haters in some of those groups. Some of them made fun of me because I posted some figs that I got on sale. Yeah, that type of shit. That type of shit, man. It's just like huge 12-year-olds, man. Hustle says, "What did you score at a reasonable price, Ben?" And I have the Valaverse weapons 10, so these will definitely go inside there. And bolster my Valaverse weapons, which I haven't even begun to use all those weapons. But I'm glad I got that 10 because as much action figures I got, that'll be able to serve me for the rest of my life, basically. Then they come in a cool metal 10. But let's open up something new. Let's go with Senshi. I think he's the most interesting character out of all of these toys we got here, man. So like I said, he grew on me. He really did. I ain't working with a lot of space here, so let me clear some shit out. I gotta clear out what I open up. Two big ass tables in here. I ain't got no fucking space. Story of my life. Woody, what's going on with you, fam? So yeah, man, let's open up this Senshi, man, and see what's good with him. Oh yeah, I also cut out the I cut out these little cards too. You know, I keep them. Don't know if I ever use my action points again, or if there'll be anything interesting enough for me to use them. As I can see now, you can just buy those figures that they were doing action points with. So don't know how long they're gonna do that program. But you know, the file cards are cool. You know, the file cards are cool. And even the program, you know, of him trying to you know, trying to do the action points and shit like that. Which I got that you know, that vacation condor and shit. He was pretty cool. I use action points to get him, but I actually kind of like the old bases stands a lot better. I just like with kind of like the metal and shit, man. I like that better than this kind of like you know, ground, almost kind of like you on like a battlefield or something. Yeah, his face is quite questionable. He looks like somebody that should be dancing in a Madonna video and shit in the background, like 92, like, you know, like one of them. That's what his face looks like. He ready to Vogue and shit. Which, hey, if that's your thing, do it. Let me cut this damn thing open. He kind of almost looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle. Like his textures and shit. And I know why he reminds me of a Ninja Turtle. He reminds me of that Samurai Leonardo and shit. That's what it is. It has to be that. Let me move this sharp ass knife out the way. Hopefully next week I have some more damn space, man. Shit. Shit's not pussy. All right. But yeah, that's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of that Samurai Leonardo and shit. That's what this reminds me of. I like him though. Like I said, his face a little bit questionable and shit. But I'm gonna have him with his helmet on. I actually kind of like this. I thought it looked stupid as shit when I first seen it like a year and a half ago, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this right here. It's kind of got like a Shredder vibe and shit. Yeah, yeah. He looks a lot better. He looks a lot more menacing with that on. See what the chat talking about. Benji says at Hustle, I think it was the Cobra Island Trouble Bubble and a few figs from Cobra Island when I first started collecting last year. Oh yeah, you talking about the chat try to clown you and shit? Yeah, that was some faggot ass shit. Mike and your canon, are the Action Force characters in the same world as the Joes and Cobras? Are they intermingle or different factions? Be honest with you, man. Every last action figure I got in this room is in the same world. It's the Savage Land. Be honest with you. I see every action figure I got. I can see it colliding all the way down to my fucking Mario figures. You know what I'm saying? Some shape, form, or fashion. But to be kind of more, kind of slim it down a little bit. Yes, they are. They can be. Like my man who I said Bone Collector. He's an honorary Dreadnought. He seems like he would do business with the Dreadnoughts. Same thing as Pandora. So forth and so on. He said Senshi looks awesome in Condor's tan gear. Is that what this is? This is Condor, really? This is Condor's body? And Benji says kind of looks like the guy off the Addams Family to me. He did kind of have he just kind of has like a dead look to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's his facial expression. There's really not too much going on. Now, once you put him behind that mask, you know, his eyes kind of peek up from behind that, but the face, this is one of them faces right here. Like it ain't too much going on. Now they did a good job on Sidewinder, but him, ain't too much going on with him. He's an Asian character. I don't think they nailed it like that. But I plan on displaying this guy with his helmet on. His little samurai piece fell off and shit. Like this piece where up top here is like it can come on and off like your nods and shit. Yeah, I think everybody got Pandora and Bone Collector with their dreadnoughts. Michelangelo is the GOAT, man. That's one of my favorite turtles, I guess because my name is Michael. Yeah, figure does look good with the helmet. It's a little bit more menacing. Let me go through his weapons and shit. See what we got here. So he comes with your normal Valaverse hands. That whole ordeal. Make sure I'm still gonna hit the camera a little bit. Okay. This is the biggest thing. I want to see what his sword game look like. Pause. I usually don't do no shit like that, but just thinking like that sounded kind of fucked up. I want to see what his sword game dealing with. Okay, so I got all. I want to make sure I get everybody's hands where they need to be. Oh, his nods fell out. Okay, so Senshi nod. Okay, yeah, so I got all here. So it looks pretty good. Valaverse usually does pretty good with their steel work. As far as with a knife and a sword, as far as putting paint on shit like that. Great sheath. So that looks good. Like I said, I got the Black Ops one on order from Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm gonna get that one too. Because I actually like this dude. He's got the kind of like a Ninja Turtle look to him with his regular gear. But I might swap and switch parts from the black one and the regular one, man. But usually assortment of Valaverse hands. It's pretty dope. See where he put his sword on at and shit. They got a place to clip it on at. So he came with his gun already in his holster and shit. Trying to find where you put his sword in there. Oh, I think you put it through here. Do you? Would be ideal. It's got a little peg. Look like it pegs into the shit to something, but I'm not quite sure. But he is a samurai, so it looks like his sword would go somewhere in right here. Maybe I gotta heat him up or something. Okay, I think I got it now. Is that it? Boom. I believe that's it right there. Yeah, Woody up. I just seen it. Yeah, and I guess the little peg wasn't a peg for anything. It was a peg to stop the sword from going all the way through. Okay. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Everybody's got like these little baskets on the side of their hip to carry all their shit. That's what was kind of making me laugh about my man right here, Sidewinder and shit. Like it's cool, like they fit, they're not coming out, but it's like he got like fucking baskets and shit. Like that has to be held, like to carry that shit around, like fucking baskets of groceries and shit on the side of your fucking legs and shit, like 3 grenades. But they are fitting and they're not coming out, and that's the most important part. Katana does look great, Hustle. He said I put Senshi gear. He said I put Senshi gear on Kamakara. Looks sick. I bet. I bet. I bet. I wonder how he fits in with all those ninja guys. So let me but I'm liking him though. I'm liking him. I'm feeling that. Like I said, I think the biggest thing uh about him is he's different. I like the silver paint that they put on there. It makes it pop. Like I said, he looks like a menace. Uh with all his gear and helmet on, but once he takes it off, it's like, like he can swing the other way and shit. He looks kind of soft. Kind of reminds me of that dude on that Bruce Lee movie. That big fucking samurai that kept chasing him in his dreams and shit with his helmet on and shit. He's got that type of menacing look. Swiftshot says, "What's the thing inside the base with the pink light?" It's actually the pink light. Says I swapped the legs out. Legend Series says I swapped the legs out with the with sidewinders. I don't like the pants over the boot. I didn't notice that until just now. He's got that fucking boot cut. I don't know why they decided to put the boot cut in the middle of the fucking leg like that. Probably would have did him more justice to have a boot cut down at the bottom. Because it's not going to really, to me, it's not going to really make a difference as long as you have that extra cut to make that extra pivot. It doesn't matter whether it's wherever it's at in this area. I think it kind of comes more cosmetic once you start getting down here. As long as you have that extra cut, it's going to serve the same purpose. I think if it's in either one of these places, man. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I don't know. It does look. I don't know what it reminds me of. Fucking janitor or something. I don't know. Hustle says Hasbro should go the Mezco route on the soft goods on 112 Joe's would be phenomenal. They did that for my boy Twilight Guard, but it's rare that you see him do that. Be quite honest with you. They need to though. They need to go to soft. I think it'd probably be more beneficial for them to do soft goods with Marvel Legends because of all the cape game you got going on with that. Since a lot of people with capes and shit like that. So I think it would be better for them to do it with Marvel Legends. which as you can see what they did with Odin, I mean, that figure came out phenomenal with that soft goods cape. Also says not just the capes, the whole outfit. I don't know. I'm not a too big a fan of just the Mezco style. You know, I think I get more playability out of a figure when it's plastic. You know, I ain't got to worry about its outfit and shit getting ripped. So I don't know. I think Mezco, you know, you call them for the job on that one. I don't mind. I don't mind soft good capes on plastic figures, but you know, um, the whole figure, yeah, it can get kind of messy. But the next dude I'm gonna open up is this Recon. I believe that's his name, Recon Soldier. Which I do think this is an upgrade on their army builders as far as these soldiers. I do think this looks good. I do like this. He looks better than that rig driver. That fucking rig driver. It was the helmet for me. Like I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They were better off not even putting that fig in there and gave us some working lights or some shit. So they have some hit and miss things going on, but the only reason I brought these figures like this all together and at once is because this wave surprised me. Because I was really about done with Valaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like it not necessarily done, but like, you know, at one time when they first came out, I used to jump on their shit, you know, and get through things. But you know, G.I. Joe was slowed in too. But like I said, I just didn't see anything new with them. And I'm not even gonna lie, say I was done with them. But you know, I was just kind of pecking and picking. Not even that, because it seemed like at one time, like Valaverse was always almost a distant memory to me. Like I hadn't brought nothing like in a year and a half. If I did, it may have been like a swarm, and I think I got that weapons 10 and shit. But I definitely hadn't hit on any figures. But I like the way this guy looks right here. This is a guy right here that can be used throughout multiple lines. Son of a Crayon Slayer says Vala doesn't do the diaper has like Hasbro, so leg swaps aren't as easy. I've had swapped dramatically with him, but I think it was all up in this area here. I think all this shit comes off and shit. Like all this can be broken apart. But far as swapping with them, it is easy because it's made to do that. But I don't ever think I initially swapped legs. I do think that, which I don't think that was something they done on purpose. I just think that was something G.I. Joe did so they could reuse parts with the diaper. I do like that with G.I. Joe, because when it comes to kit bashing, you can kind of take shit to another level, but at the same time, I don't know, they're even in my eyes. Because kit bashing with G.I. Joe and swapping out parts, like, you're technically not supposed to do it, but you do it. But with Vala, you know, it's made to do that. But the cool thing about G.I. Joe is that diaper, you can switch out, like how I did that fucking Saw Viper. You know what I'm saying? I just really almost created almost a whole new fucking Saw Viper by doing that, man. So I don't know. It's like a I don't know. It's a very hit and miss thing with him. But articulation on this guy is butter. I'm liking that. He's a very easy moving figure. I didn't heat him up, so I ain't gonna go too crazy with him. But I like this. I like this right here. Very easy to move. Got that leg up there too. Look at that. Yeah, Woody, Recon Troop does have amazing articulation. DJ Hillhammer says, my favorite part about Valaverse is the ability to just snag a few of the builder's gear and do customs with burner figs. Also, salute Savage Land, salute chat, salute to you, Hellhammer, man. Appreciate you, fam, as always. Yeah, who's my man who going through the shit now? Tim Covington, the Duster. I mean, one time at Valaverse had like some of those figs going for like $10. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know why they was dumping off all of them, but I had brought a couple and did like swaps with him. Took his body and broke him up to several different figures and mixed him in with a couple of different soldiers and shit and came out with some dope shit, man. So I can't even knock like all of my Valaverse like army builders, they're all like flip flop some way or whatnot. I remember the Dork Side Toys shit. When that one came out, I flip flop like that outfit, broke that up a little bit. Sometimes I like a full outfit, but just like that Saw Commander, just like how I just, you know, a lot of people say, well, why would you put Duke's legs on him? I wanted to break that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I like a real matchy outfit, and sometimes I don't want to be all matchy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just simply off the fact of that. But this guy right here, like, look at that shit, yo. That's beautiful. So yeah, he's looking good. He feels good too. He definitely feels good. He definitely moves very well. But like I said, the only thing I did not like is I didn't get good reports because I had two of his vests, you know, like his his web gear and shit. I had two of those ordered, man, and I just canceled the order, man, because I didn't see not one fucking person say something good about them. They said they were fucking hell to put on, man. But like I said, I got a gray vest that I'm gonna put on him. And matter of fact, let's do that now. Let's see how that looks. Let me grab it because it was one of my favorite like web gears that Valaverse put out, and I just had an extra one. So let me just grab that right quick. It's right here in this bin. I had just seen it the other day. Yeah, that's it right there. So hopefully this fits on him. But I forgot the name of this web gear. It was called like security packs or some shit like that. But I always liked this one right here. This web gear right here came out maybe about like 2 years ago. So let me put this on him. Hopefully, I don't know, it might not fit him. Like they got different bodies and shit now. Body might be a little bit bigger. Oh no, it fits. And this web gear right here got a lot of praise because it goes on easy. Like I just snapped it on like it was like not shit, and it went on perfect. Let me go. That's what it was called, Night Force. Oh, you said Recon Troopers probably fit with Night Force, but this web gear right here was called like Night something, Security Night Security or some shit. But yeah, he gonna have to deal with that. But as y'all can see, this is like the old shit. It's not bad though. Roadkeeper says, yeah, getting the vest on is a pain in the ass. Yeah, man, that's all I've heard, man. This vest was easy as fuck. I just snapped this on like it wasn't shit. But I think these vests got a lot of praise about 2 years ago, because remember the first vest in web gear they used to have wasn't hitting on shit. Like, it was hard for them. And then they came out with these, and these you could snap them on like it was no problem. I thought about getting a hand pack iconic. I did. Super small Velcro on the vest to keep them closed. I hear you, Hellhammer. I got the head pack, but I didn't get the hand. I might get the hand pack. Yeah, security something. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I got some red dye over in the corner, man. I haven't had much success with it, but I'm pretty sure I was doing it wrong, because my man Hyperdrive Collectors put me on it, man. He he did a lot of red dye. Oh, I forgot he got a holster and shit too. I'm gonna add this on him. And it's gray, and he got a green and black gun. Let me pop this waist off right quick. That's the cool thing about Valaverse. Like, I can't do that with G.I. Joe. I can't remove a fucking torso. I still haven't found out how to do that with G.I. Joe. But I will give Vala that. You can just pop that shit off, slap this on, pop the fucking torso on, be done with it. I didn't even have to boil that shit. It just came off with ease. Snap right the fuck back on. Like so. Which, like I said, with G.I. Joe, it's not even meant to do it. So he's getting filled out even better. He's getting better by the fucking minute. See what else I got in here. Cause I know I brought this vest. This is why I got an extra vest. I was trying to put this vest on my fucking Ultimate Captain America that came out like 2 years ago, the one that used guns and shit. But his chest was too big. He couldn't fit that shit. And you know, Valaverse is bigger than G.I. Joe, but I guess it's not bigger than Marvel Legends. But yeah, I'm feeling that. See if I got anything else. I don't have no web gear to put on his legs, but he's straight. You know, he's got his gun on his hip. He's color coordinated. So I'm liking him. You can see he got, let me move the arm up. Like, I already had a green and black gun in there and shit from, I don't know, fucking God knows who. But I guess it came with it, but I'm liking this. I had 3 of these guys on order, but I might, but I was like, you know what, let me just get one and see. But I've had him in hand. And I knew he felt good, but I only dealt with him one time. But over the next couple of days, I'll definitely be getting some experience with him and see what's up with him, man. And it looks like I'll be ordering some more of these motherfuckers. I actually like these. Like I said, not a bad job, Valaverse, because I was kind of looking at y'all kind of sideways for a little bit. I was like, man, they ain't hitting no shit, because it just didn't look impressive to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm liking this. I like the way this figure feel right here. I wouldn't mind having a little squad of these. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Probably get me like 3 more of them. Have me a little squad of them and shit run around. They feel great in fucking hand. They feel fucking phenomenal. Hustle says, Captain Polar Bear ready. Yes, sir. Bobby Wall, what's good with you, man? I've been calling you Bobby's World. Bobby Wall. And I've been hearing your name for a long time, but I didn't know that's what they were talking about. Bobby Wall. Yes, it does. It does look very Snake Eyes, Brady, man. Thanks to these fucking trees, though, man. Like I said, these trees I got from fucking Michaels and shit. I mean, they gave me what I was looking for, a tree line. Yeah, so that's where it came from, Pops. You know, you got to coordinate. See, I got the mushroom on the inside of the jacket. Hold up, boom, got the mushroom shirt. My nigga Pops, yo. He was most funny to me on fucking the Wayans brothers. That nigga was funny as hell on that shit. He'd break out that white belt like he about to beat their ass. They get to running. DJ Hellhammer says people don't like Valaverse. They dislike Bobby. I just blend him in with my Joes. Doesn't bother me with any play world filming. Yeah, and I feel you on that. Me personally, I don't hold nothing because I don't buy into that shit. I think with him, I think he knows what he's doing when he be fucking with people. I mean, because controversy sells. I mean, all good publicity. I mean, bad publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. He's already got people who fuck with him regardless. But if you got some publicity going on with you, man, that just boosts sales on shit. But for me, it doesn't let me bother that. I'm a G.I. Joe guy through and through. And like I said, I've brought Valaverse when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, you definitely can blend them in. Like, you can go to one of my episodes, one of my first 50 episodes, and it's G.I. Joe versus Valaverse. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the title I gave it, but I was saying they both go together quite well, man. But I just felt like they wasn't doing nothing new for me. You know what I'm saying? But and I had to get convinced on this wave. Like, my man brought this shit. My man Chris, North Carolina Window Clean, he brought this shit. And I came over his house for something I was getting. Oh, he had got me a fig. And I was coming to pick it up, but he brought these out. And this first motherfucker that I was like, this nigga right here is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, I got to have him. I said, damn, that motherfucker look good. And then I picked up Senchi, and then I picked up this guy. And I was like, yo, these motherfuckers is dope, man. I like this flame effect. Hasbro one looks good too. I like this one though. I don't know. I don't know which one I like better. You Woody, you talking about like with Torch, right? Torches is fucking fire. This is fire too though. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to just like really take a look at both of them side by side. But I like this one. I like the way it looks like how I got it in the camera now. I think this was bigger than Torches. But I don't know. I have to give him an even score for now. Jay's Figs, what's going on with you? Nameless Void, what's good with you, fam? Son of a Crayon Slayer said I stopped at 6 recon. That's a good number, man. This is a good figure, man. I'm loving the way this feels in here. I like the way he looks, just like right there and shit. Yo, like, that's fucking fire right there, man. Dope ass fig. I'm glad I didn't buy that fucking and these, I don't even know if they even sell these vests anymore like that, man. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I might have some old ones still laying around, but I think this was the only extra one I had. But this gray one looks fucking fire with this shit. It actually looks better than the one they got for him. Hustle says, does the flame rotate? Yeah, it can in there. That's a good angle right there. Fuck around, be with this motherfucker in the camera all goddamn night. Just fucking Yeah, but if that's what you ask, it can rotate in the barrel, fam. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm liking this right here. I'm liking this. Now the last one I got is Praetorian, which I really wasn't feeling that one when I first seen it. But like I say, man, like you got to get figs in hand and just have to fill them out for yourself. Because I mean, everybody's opinion is their opinion. How do y'all feel about them switching to this? I don't mind it. Like, but right now I just kind of just put my hand right there and it just see how easy it came off the bubble package. Really wasn't feeling that. So if you kind of collecting them on card, I would be careful because it's definitely not like the G.I. Joe retro card backs. Like you have to fucking throw a grenade on them shits. But I like retro card backs though. But if another type of packaging is better, then I'm all for that. A nice black cloth trench coat would look dope on the Praetorian. And that and Woody, that green I mean I don't know why I can't get this motherfucker Praetorian. Can't get the name right on this damn thing. That's the one I was like, I don't know. I just didn't like the way it looked, but this is one of the ones right here that my man Chris let me hold in hand, and he moved phenomenal, man. I mean, it felt great. But I like this blacked out joint. Like I said, people have been doing some nice picks with these I've been seeing. Because the articulation on this shit is like awesome. Oh, okay. I'm about to say it's got these ricochet pieces and shit. Well, yeah. So depending on how this one is too, man, how much I enjoy this one, I might pick up a couple more of these too. But this blacked out joint is straight. And I will say this like I'm still gonna heat it up once I get off camera, but it already moves a lot better than Valaverse in the past. Like it's like a little bit more buttery, the joints and shit. But this is dope though. You got clips and shit like inserted on this. This reminds me like some RoboCop shit, really. Let me put some things on him. Not too big of a fan of this blade thing he has right here. I mean, that's pretty cool though. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. He's got those plugs for those dishes and shit, like his shields. I think that's pretty dope. Like the effects you can add on him, like he's blocking and shit. Like that's pretty cool, and they look good in the light and shit. But you can really do some things with this robotic motherfucker. Nah, he ain't got a neck hinge, but it looks pretty good though. Also says that's diet snake eyes. Woody says Praetorian's got the best articulation in the line. Yeah, well, I remember when I first picked him up, I was like, yo, this motherfucker move real good. And I think it's because he's a robot. So you really can kind of cheat, you know what I'm saying, on cuts and different little things you can do and shit. Because he doesn't have that human anatomy and shit. But he feels good, man. He feels good. I'm really fucking with it. I like that. He put the other shield on. And I like these like little shield parts too. I think that's pretty fucking fire. trying to figure out how that sword attaches to his arm. I know everybody be doing shit like that. But yeah, he's got some good articulation, man. And that's what makes for those good picks. A lot of people be doing those crouching down, like, you know what I'm saying, poses like how I got him now and shit. But it's this the abdominal rocker right there. That like that shit is like moves like fucking crazy. Like look at that, yo. That's a lot of range, man. Like that shit is crazy. You take these shields off. Yeah, all of this up in here, that's what makes him move so great. Stand him up. Man said diet snake. Yeah, nigga's crazy. Oh, and he got drop downs too. Got a nice black pistol on the side of him. I like that. That's pretty dope. So yeah, man. Yeah, I knew I copped the right ones. Like I said, Atlas. I'm pretty sure Atlas is pretty cool, man. But I don't know. If I just ain't feeling it, I ain't feeling it. And I actually held him in hand too, like Atlas, like in the physical form, and I really wasn't feeling him then. So this is straight, yo. Evil Dookie says the Praetorian is giving me Bat 2.0 vibes. I may have to get one and repaint it. Yeah, it does have that Bat feel to it. And not even gonna front, yo. It's definitely got a lot more articulation. Like you can get busy with this motherfucker. Like I said, it's all about that abdominal area. Like that shit is like magnificent. Let me see here. Yeah, he's straight. He's definitely straight. I'm throw some straps in his hand. I don't know what memo I'm missing with the fucking with the sword and shit, man. Like I don't know how is that supposed to clip in. It don't got no button or nothing on it. I would think it would went somewhere like right here. That's what a lot of pictures I'd be seeing, but I don't see no knob to snap it in. Am I missing something? Yeah, Atlas Woody looks like he needs to take a shit or something. Swift Shot says my only kit bash is gun hose legs and vest on Shadow Tracker's body. Do they have the same legs? Shadow Tracker is Zartan basically, right? I believe so. One of his hands is easy to pop out. Oh no, he's good. I say got some trouble. I'm trying to put a trigger hand in here so I could well, do I got one? Shit. I believe I do got the gun hands. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do got the gun hands. I just gotta open them up a little bit. Okay. I would say this too. Their hands now are real pliable and shit. Like they're not all hard and shit. So you definitely can pry like fingers open. Like his fingers feel real good. And throw a weapon in them shits. There we go. I like that though. That remind me like some Spawn shit right there. What he says, there's a slot in the forearm. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I was missing something, and that's what it was. It was this little notch right here and shit at the bottom. Okay, I see it now, Woody. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Pretty straight. Pretty straight. Like he about to go fucking. It reminds me of his forearm like that. It reminds me of like a fucking a leaf blower and shit. I like the blade though. I like the transparency of that. I don't know what all this down, like all this shit just to get that blade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you about to go fucking like blow some leaves or some shit. That's straight. Let me throw this other gun in his hand. But yeah, he kind of got like some spawn guns and shit, which aren't bad. They just remind me of something Spawn would carry. Some more kind of futuristic straps, which makes sense. I mean, he's kind of like a robot. This gun right here has kind of got like a funky handle on it. God damn. There we go. Yeah, this gun right here kind of got like a funky fucking handle where you gotta like kind of get up it in the middle of the gun. Toy Matrix, what's going on with you, family? But overall, straight character. I need to have some more fun with him. Kind of got like this, you know, kind of just robotic head scope. It's pretty dope. Kind of wish he had like another one too. But out of all four of these figures, I think they all dope. They all get about get like a 7 to a 9 rating. Yeah, that's what it remind me of, Gonzo. Just and it's all because of this here. Like all of this, it seems like just to get this fucking one blade to come out. He's like a, you know, technological robot and shit. Like why do you need all that just for that fucking blade to come out? But you know, I guess you know, in a lore, I guess of things, he can make different things come out of that. But all of this just for that. Praetorian lawn service, hell yeah. Woody, I know. Woody said I'm currently blowing leaf. Man, I haven't smoked in like 4 or 5 months, man. I will again. I just got some things going on I need to take care of. Ankle rockers ain't hitting on too much of shit though. Like I could barely move it. I don't know. Maybe I gotta heat it up a little bit. But usually with figures like this, they ankle rockers don't be hitting on shit. Oh well, nah, maybe that one's just a little stiff. I got a little bit of ankle rocker motion. Like this one. Got a little bit of motion there. He say he probably didn't want to make it too much like a lifesaver. I ain't no problem with it. It's decent, man. I'm just wondering, like, why? But overall, man, overall, solid though. Solid. Like I said, two of these figures, maybe even 3, maybe even the Recon Soldier, man. Like I just like cause you know they showed these like a year and a half ago. So it took a while for this wave to come out. And I was just like, you know, whatever, man. Like, all right, cool. We got some new characters. Cause there's still some people like I still like don't care too much. Like that one girl with the 2 pigtails and shit, and she's like yelling like like what's her name? Like I think it starts with a G or something. I'm like, I'm still not feeling her. I still don't think that's a good looking character. Swift Shot says, honestly, I did that character, that Kit Bash a long time before I learned how much Hasbro uses parts. I did it back because I like the colors and I think Shadow Tracker is a dope ass black character. No doubt. Father O'Biden says, are you gay? Yes, I am. I'm very happy. Gemini, Nicholas. Nicholas E says Gemini. Yeah, I'm still not feeling Gemini. Um I just don't think she's a good looking character, man. And there's a few more other ones that they did. I'm just like, I don't know about that. But out of all of these guys here, hey DJ Elvin said, "Whose man is that?" He couldn't get me with that gay shit. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm just a little too goddamn intelligent for you, motherfucker. Come, come correct, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm very gay, mother. I'm very happy. Say, yo, whose man is that? I don't know, man. Some bitch ass nigga, man, coming on here playing games and shit. It's probably a little kid, man. uh Hustle says Hasbro has some of the best black characters: Jody, Shooter, Shadow Tracker, and Doc. Yeah, they got some good characters. I would say this: Valaverse makes very good ethnic characters. Uh, as far as my girl, damn, I can't fucking think of her goddamn name. But when they go make their ethnic characters, they're pretty good at that too, man. But yeah, nah, Hasbro has some good black characters, most definitely. Man, she said, "Yo, that was the most funny." She said, "Yo, whose man is that?" Yeah, man. That's when you know you. That's when you know you fucking up when somebody in the crowd. Who man is that? Who brought him here, man? Yo, who raised that nigga? But this is what I wanted to. What's the time? Oh, 1:43. Yeah, we got about like 10, 15 minutes left. But this is what I like right here, though. This blade on there. Um, man, I think they did a good job on their paint, man, as far as that. And on just like a new knife. This is kind of like a knife fucking sword and shit, man. So that's pretty dope, man. And the sheath looks good on it too. I still haven't found a way where to put it at, so I guess it goes on its fucking back. So, but yeah, let me open up this last joint. But this dude right here, Sidewinder is still my favorite out of his, but this, I don't know, it's just something about this motherfucker, yo. This is a great fucking trooper. So I don't know if you guys on the fence about this one right here, just like far as army build, this is, and he's only $20. Now, of course, you don't get the vest or anything like that, and he comes with a gun and some hands. Like this was, I believe. Oh yeah, well, it was an all right gun. He came with like a little bullshit gun, but he comes with something and some hands. But I mean, if you fuck around with Valaverse, I mean, you can get one of their gear packs and shit. But this is something I actually kind of slept on. I'm definitely gonna get some more of him. Yeah, hustle. That's exactly what that shit is. That's a crocodile Dundee. Like, you call that a knife? This is a knife. But I don't know what I would rank these at out of all four of these guys. Let me see if I can get all four of them in my hand. All four of these. Okay. I'm gonna do Senshi last. He's number 4. Now for the rest of these, which I kind of already know, but I don't want to do it to this guy because he moves so great. But I put him at number 3. Damn. Now this is how good this guy has got right here. Like, hit me. Like, I don't know which one I should do number 1. Fuck it. Sidewinder's number 1. I got this guy at number 2, man. Like it fucking matters. But like I say, all 4 of them are great. So if anybody was on the fence about wave 5 of Valaverse, this is where it's at right here. These guys right here. This is where it's at. This is the truth right here. in that wave, which is majority of the fucking wave. Be quite honest with you, majority of the wave, except 2 guys. I mean, a lot of people are liking Siege and Atlas. I've seen people do different things with them, but you know, to each his own, man. But I don't have any biased opinion on anything. But I think if you're gonna fuck with anything out of wave 5, you need to fuck with one of these, and in that order. I would check out Sidewinder first. If you ain't fucking with him, go with a Recon Trooper, then the Praetorian, and then I would give Senshi a chance, man. No doubt. You got a good question there. Let me try to catch up with this chat. Frank, what's going on with you, fam? Hustle said he needs a gas mask over the Baklova and it's golden. You talking about the Recon joint? Yeah, he definitely he comes bare bones, so you can do whatever you want. It's like an open figure, and he's only $20 too. That's what I forgot to mention. That's also a great thing. He's a $20 bare bones like that. Jamie Lynn says, "How do you think the Praetorian compares to the Bat?" I think the design of the Bat is a better looking figure aesthetically. The Bat is just a dope looking figure, but as far as articulation, this Praetorian has a beat all day. As far as accessories, I think the Bat still wins in that because, you know, if you want to go, you know, tick for tack, I mean, I think this looks, you know, stupid. These are cool, but just how the Bat has this shit on the backpack where you can switch out the hands and do all that, and especially with the newer bats like the Snow Bat and the Iron Grenadier's bat, where you kind of get a little bit more features with the chainsaw. I think it beats it on that, man. But the Bat wins by a smidge. But I mean, this guy's no frail either. This guy's no frail either. You could throw him right in with those bats and he'll work in, especially the Iron Grenadier ones, because he's black and red. You definitely could throw him in the mix with that. And he's got extra shit going on too, though. He's just all blacked out. He's got, like, he has clips attached on there. He's got his guns and all that shit. So, but I think aesthetically the Bat looks better. Articulation wise, this is better. So it, like I say, like, I don't know, like Valaverse and G.I. Joe got some funny shit going on. Like Bobby Valor, I think he still be fucking with them niggas over there at Hasbro. I don't give a fuck what you say. I said that in my first video. They be insider trading and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because where one kind of slacks at, the other one kind of picks up on. And then, you know what I'm saying? Kind of on some vice versa shit, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, both of them motherfuckers laughing, Hasbro and him. Like, yeah, we got these motherfuckers on a roll. They buying shit up, motherfucker. I got a cult following, and y'all motherfuckers been around forever selling dope. So shit, we got it on a roll. So you know, it is what it is. But it's even, Jamie. What are you crazy as hell, yo? DJ Hellhammer said Senshi for sure a white man take on the Asian figure. Samurai with ninja swords, but the rest are alright. Well, man, it's just well, it almost kind of goes into some stereotypical shit, like I said, like an Indian character. Um, I don't know what review I was doing. I think I was doing Airborne, and I said it's cool because he doesn't just have that like Indian shit going on, like how you got with Spirit and shit. You know, like a gun with fucking arrows in it. Like they didn't do it in the classified line, but just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like I got Indian motherfuckers all day around me. Like, I know Evil Dookies probably came across Lumbee Indians and all that. I mean, they do their little tribal shit and like that, but they, for the most part, they act like white guys or niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like crackers or niggas, either one they gonna act like. You know what I'm saying? They not in fucking headdresses, man. They listen to rap music, and you know what I'm saying? Like like sometimes you overplay the stereotypical shit like too much. Not stereotypical shit, but just because it's not stereotypical. This is part of their culture to summarize and shit like that. But like I know mad Asian niggas and shit, man. They ain't got no fucking samurai shit on, dog. I'm from a military town. Like Fayetteville's kind of like a place where even though it's like a small city and shit, and it's, you know what I'm saying, but it's multicultural because of the military and shit, man. I came across a lot of motherfuckers. Like Woody, I was thinking about this earlier and shit. Like you said, like you don't really come across like German and black people. Like growing up in Fayetteville, I came across a lot of German and black people. Like a lot of German and Vietnamese, I mean, a lot of black and Vietnamese people. Black and Korean, like them niggas got overseas and start slinging that dick all around the world. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is in a military town, man, that ain't nothing, man. You see that shit a lot. And be honest with you on some serious note, it's just people going overseas, man. Going overseas, coming back home with them foreigns. Timu Snake Eyes back. Yo, hell him, you crazy, yo. Frank says we need the jungle bat soon. They kind of did do that with the Python Patrol bat. I don't know if that's the same thing. Evil Doogie says we need a 112 version of Woody with the fro and holding a blunt. That used to be a question I asked. I was like, yo, if I was an action figure, like, what would I come with? Or what would people come with? Yeah, Gonzo, you're right, man. Military town equals melting pot. Yeah, it's like a small melting pot and shit, man. So, it's just not like just straight black and white people. It's like people from all fucking over, yo. But yeah, getting back to that, I used to ask my brother that, like, if such and such was an action figure, what would he come with? You know what I'm saying? Some niggas would come with their cars. You know what I'm saying? Some people would come with like a 6-pack of beer. Some people come with bags of reefer. Some people will come with their work outfit on and shit because that's all you see them niggas in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy thing, yo. But I'm opening up this last joint, man. We gonna call it a wrap, man. We gonna call it a wrap. Last joint. It's something we all seen before, man. Some of my favorite Valaverse troopers. Swarm. Evil Dookie. That's one hell of a name, man. That is one hell of a name, Evil Dookie. Every time I think of that, I think of like like a piece of Dookie in the toilet and then it turned against you and shit and hopped out like on Spaceballs, like a little thing going and that's like the Dookie and shit, like an evil piece of Dookie. That is one hell of a name, my friend. Homies. Yeah, I think they used to sell them like in food, not well here at the supermarket. That was like kind of like the Mexican artist joint, right? Like they would have like different like Creeper, Sleepy, and all that. That's what you talking about, Alpha Proto? I don't know. Did the Mexican artist cartoon, did he make those? Or had something to do with that? Yeah, I remember them joints. They had a bunch of them motherfuckers too. It was like 30 of them niggas up there and shit. They had all different types of motherfuckers. But yeah, that's how they had like Mexican gangbanger names and shit. Sleepy, Creeper, Dopey. Now, I hope I wasn't being stereotypical with that. See, this that old Action Force stand right here and shit. This that shit right there. Like, that looks a hell of a lot better than that other one. That's what's up, Hustle. He said my figure would be dressed in a polo track suit with Air Max 95s and gold chains. Damn, that's what's up. Alpha Proto says those would make good civilian figures, just guys on wife beaters and dickies. What he says, oh, nice hustle. DJ Hellhammer says they had to have a squad. Homie doesn't have the same punch to it. Jay's Fig said the way my life is going right now, bills. I know that's right. Come with a stack of them shits. I don't know. The way my life is right now, my figure will come with a box truck. I'm a figure that come with a vehicle and shit. Cause I fucking stay in that motherfucker. I'm a 2-pack. Is that homies versus homie as a name? Mines would come with the next girlfriend. But this one got the scarab head and shit, which I never really used. I never really kind of like that light bulb head. I like this one right here because it came with the Horde head and it came with the original joint, which I like the Horde head. That's pretty dope. But I got me a nice little squad of these motherfuckers. And I picked this up off Valaverse for like $5 cheaper. It didn't have like a package or something. It must have got damaged or some shit. Who knows? But plan on opening them up anyway. Swift Shot says I'll come with a brass knuckles and a beanie. Swift Shot, you still mad at my man, yo? He ready for war. Frank, appreciate that. Olu says my figure definitely coming with a skateboard. Let me break out. Let me go grab my other swarm guys. Oh man. But yeah, I got a nice little squad of these motherfuckers now. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got like 7 of these motherfuckers now. But I like them though. I really do. I wish I would have got more of the original ones. But I really wasn't trying to overdo it with these. Around that time, I was trying to build up my G.I. Joe ranks and shit, and squad build with that. And these These are still quite expensive. They like $40, almost $40 a piece. Well, shit, they are. If you don't buy it like on a discount or loose from Valaverse. But I think I like the way the green one moves the most. Like the most buttery one. The cool thing I like about this is actually a flying figure with a fucking hinge, so he can look up. You know what? Now that I think about it too, I wish I would have did the Hasbro selfie shit, but it was just like a little too expensive for me at the time, which I could have afforded, but Frank says my figure would come with a dog. Also says we all chip in on the Kickstarter. We can make the figs happen. It's a possibility, man. Alpha Proto says my accessories would be a drawing tablet and a microphone. I know that's right. Kickstarter. Yeah, he's trying to get the shit kicked off. Olu says, I wish I would have taken advantage of the Hasbro selfie program. I have seen the Soldiers of Fortune by Fresh Monkey, fam. Yeah, they straight. Swiftshot says, I don't know, bro. My figure needs to have butterfly joints and toe articulation. They just discontinued it, man. That selfie program. Also says Swiftshot, just know I'm buying 3 if you ever make them. Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a pretty nice little Valaverse haul. It's been a minute. Definitely gonna pick me up some more recon soldiers. Might pick me up one more Praetorian. And that'd probably do it for me on Valaverse for a while. It take a minute for them to come out with different little waves anyway, man. So, it's the most I've brought in a minute. Be quite honest with you, as far as Valaverse goes. But no, who knows? We'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up, man. But we done been at this thing for 2 hours, gentlemen. As usual, man. Appreciate all you guys coming through, rocking with me. Appreciate all you guys who come through and fought with me on the regular, man. I wish you guys the best throughout the week, man. Keep a positive mind state. If you're going through some things, just take some time out and breathe, because hey, life is short, man. We gotta take it every day as it comes, man. I'll be praying for all you guys, man. I always say this, even if you don't believe in God, you're not a Christian, man. I pray for you when I hit the Sunday floor in the morning. I pray for you throughout the week, because that's when the real Christianity comes in, not just when you're in church in front of everybody. During the week, man, just going through your daily struggles, man. I hope you just keep a strong mindset, stay a pillar for your family, be real men, and do what you got to do, fam. But hey, appreciate all you guys for coming through, fucking with your boy on the Straight Savage podcast, man. Try to be back at it again next week at 10:30 and try to keep it up. And hopefully by next week I have a webcam. I got some money coming through. Got me some paper coming through, man. So hopefully we can go ahead and get on the fucking on the shit that I got. The fucking program that everybody uses and shit. Let me try to read this one last comment. He said a 2-pack fighting Anthony's Customs. Would y'all like this and shit on some Mortal Kombat shit? Jason, man, I appreciate you, fam. Always, my G. And keep putting up them fire customs too. Yo, Woody, Keep token for me, fam. Keep token for me, fam. Appreciate you, man. Toy Matrix, yo, God bless. Yeah, Alpha Proto, man. Yeah, man. I got some shit going on, man. I got some shit going on. We gonna get it there. DJ Mr. McFly said, "Nah, I have to see if that works." But hey, man, I appreciate all you brothers, man. I appreciate all you brothers, man. Safe travels throughout the week, man. While you're in your workplace, family. Until the next time. God bless.